Finally, I've discovered the best tactic to level up from an amateur to an FC champion in manager mode. Just follow my steps, and you'll reach the top. Before we start, I'll break down this video into 5 steps. Step 1, the beginning. Step 2, best players for manager mode. Step 3, adjusting the formation. Step 4, the best tactic. Final step, testing the tactic. In the beginning, we must understand a clip from the previous video that will show you how to manage gameplay in manager mode. First, let's address a common issue faced by most players in manager mode, where their rating doesn't match their skill level. For example, my rating is 326K and still in World Class 2. Therefore, I need to lower my rating to 70K or less to face opponents of similar level. All I have to do is change my starting lineup to a weaker one, randomly adjust tactics, and let the phone play on its own. And now, let's take a look at the best players you can use in manager mode based on the 4-3-3 defensive formation. We'll categorize them into 3 sections: high budget, medium budget, and low budget. For the goalkeepers high budget, I recommend Van der Sar, Maignan, Schmeichel, and Kobel. For medium budget, I recommend Donnarumma, Cech, Mamardashvili, and Van der Sar. For low budget, I recommend Livakovic, Schmeichel, Unai Simon, and Lunin. For the center backs high budget, I recommend Ferdinand, Maldini, Saliba, and Schlotterbeck. For medium budget, I recommend Pepe, Blank, Hummels, and Van Dijk. For low budget, I recommend Rudiger, Ruben Dias, De Ligt, and Blanks. For the right backs high budget, I recommend Carlos Alberto, Walker, Carvajal, and Zanetti. For medium budget, I recommend Frimpong, Cafu, Di Lorenzo, and Diogo Dalot. For low budget, I recommend João Cancelo, Carvajal, Frimpong, and Lucas Vazquez. For the left backs high budget, I recommend Mendy, Roberto Carlos, Cucurella, and Grimaldo. For medium budget, I recommend Hernandez, Capdevila, Cole, and DeMarco. For low budget, I recommend Zambrotta, Calafiori, Hernandez, and Davies. For the center defensive midfielders high budget, I recommend Mateos, Rodri, Casemiro, and Xhaka. For medium budget, I recommend Kanté, Mateos, Ramirez, and Petit. For low budget, I recommend Rodri, Petit, Pirlo, and Toure. For the center midfielders high budget, I recommend Gullit, Zidane, Milinkovic-Savic, and De Bruyne. For medium budget, I recommend Bellingham, Valverde, Barella, and Ballack. For low budget, I recommend Ballack, Seedorf, Zielinski, and Marchisio. For the right wingers high budget, I recommend Best, Salah, Lamine Yamal, and Messi. For medium budget, I recommend Forlan, Garrincha, Musiala, and Dembele. For low budget, I recommend Best, Alowiran, Jairzinho, and Salah. For the left wingers high budget, I recommend Ronaldinho, Nico Williams, Mbappe, and Vini. For medium budget, I recommend Mbappe, Rafael Leão, Ginola, and Henry. For low budget, I recommend Rashford, Mbappe, Henry, and Ronaldinho. For the strikers high budget, I recommend Ronaldo, Eusebio, Ronaldo, and Cruyff. For medium budget, I recommend Dalglish, Haaland, Fernando Torres, and Müller. For low budget, I recommend Veller, Suker, Okafor, and Kvaratskhelia. Now, let's improve the squad. In manager mode, You need to have at least 101 over to compete for the FC champion. You should also upgrade your players to at least 15 ranks and make sure you have 3 players on the bench. Now let's look at the best tactic for the 4-3-3 defensive formation. By the way, if this video reaches 1,000 likes and gets lots of comments, I'll drop a video on the 4-3-3 attacking formation. I believe you can do it. Now, let's check out the tactic. We'll choose custom tactics. For build-up, speed, 2. Passing distance, 1. Mentality, attacking, positioning, organized. For offense, passing tendency, 1. Cross tendency, 1. Shooting tendency, 2. Positioning, organized. For defense, pressure, 2. Width, 1. Aggression, 2. Backline, cover. And now let's try the tactics. We've reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful, my friends. If you're interested in the thumbnails I designed, you can contact me on this Instagram account. The first 3 people will get a free design.